I just found out. The Preacher's Daughter is facing Judo Kayla in her UFC debut. You probably don't know who Judo Kayla is, but now that she's in the UFC, let me put you on. 2010, she won the Judo World Championships. 2011 and 2015, she won the Pan American Games, which is so hard to do. It's all the continents of America together. Then in 2012 and 2016, she won gold medal at the Olympics. This woman's background is so solid. And then right after the Olympic Games, she headed on to her professional MMA career and started training at American Top Team in Coconut Creek, Florida. Her path to the UFC was inevitable. 2019 and 2021, she won the women's lightweight belt. So she made it all the way to the top of where she can be. So the only next path for her was the UFC. And her debut fight is against Holly Holmes, the Preacher's Daughter. 16-1, and her only loss is against Larissa Pacheco in 2022, which is why she did not have the belt that year. As a side note, I'll make another separate video about this, but Larissa Pacheco wants to fight Cris Cyborg now that Kayla Harrison left the UFC and there's a vacancy. Could Kayla Harrison actually make the 135 weight, because she's been fighting at 155, which is a weight class that has never existed for UFC women, so she has to sacrifice and get down to that weight. So I personally have never seen her fight at that weight. I've only known her as an MMA fighter in that category as a light heavyweight, so let's see how that affects her in the fight. And she says it wouldn't be a problem to get there, so let's see. Make a part 2 on this video about what I think is going to happen in the fight, so stay tuned with that. Kayla is known as Judo Kayla for a reason, and Holly Holmes has had her very notorious knockouts. I'm going to get into that when I break down their fights and that one loss that Kayla Harrison had versus Pacheco. This is something